The Country Club at Castle Pines opens with a 538-yard downhill par 5. Long hitters can get home in 2 if they avoid the fairway bunker on that tee shot. A safe play is to lay up short and right of the green on your second shot. Above all else, avoid going left or long of the green with your approach. The second hole is a 202-yard par 3 that hangs on the side of a cliff. And as such, left or long are not the plays here. The green is split into 2 levels by a ridge running from front to back. The conservative play here is to stay right of the flag. The par 4 third is a real bear from the back tees, 503 yards long. But no matter which of the 6 tee boxes you choose, a good place to aim is at the rock straight ahead. Check your pin sheet before that approach shot, though, as the green is 40 yards deep from front to back. Shots hit left of the green will leave a very difficult up and down. Perhaps one of the most dramatic tee shots in all of Colorado awaits you on this 456-yard par 4 fourth hole. Downhill all the way, a good tee shot stays slightly left of that fairway bunker. A deep greenside bunker comes into play short and left, which is why many golf balls will end up in this collection area right of the green. At 667 yards, there's no chance of getting home in 2 on the par 5 fifth. A grove of pine trees in the middle of the fairway force a conservative tee shot to the left, or a more aggressive line to the right. The second shot here just might be the most important. Over a hazard and hugging the right side of the fairway will give you an ideal shot into a narrow green that slopes from front to back. Shots tend to roll off either side of this elevated green if they're not hit just right. It's no wonder this is the #1 handicap hole. The 6th hole is a 419-yard par 4. A large waste area runs up the right side of this sweeping dogleg, tempting long hitters to try and cut that corner. Water comes into play on the approach shot, particularly if the pin is located in the back. The 7th is an uphill par 4 measuring 387 yards. Although this par 4 is not our longest hole, the tee shot gets a little tricky if you try to challenge that deep fairway bunker on the left side. Your approach shot needs to find the proper tier of the green, otherwise you're looking at a good possibility of a 3-putt. The 465-yard par 4 8th hole has one of the widest fairways on the golf course. A big fairway bunker on the right might come into play for the longer hitters. The green is guarded by a deep bunker short and right. Once you've gotten on the green, the break is subtle and tough to read. At 378 yards, the par 4 ninth hole doesn't seem too difficult on the scorecard. But a large fairway bunker runs up the right-hand side of the landing area. And the approach shot is one you will never forget. The green sits 115 feet higher in elevation than the fairway. The green slopes severely from back to front, so do yourself a favor and don't leave it above the hole. Back down the hill we go on this 409-yard par 4 10th. Another dramatic tee shot travels over scrub oak and pine trees. A good line off this tee is just left of that strand of pine trees you can see in the right rough. The green is receptive on the approach shot, but like so many of the others, avoid going long. At 570 yards, the 11th hole is another true three-shot par 5 for most of the players. A good tee shot hugs the right side of the fairway bunker. Give it a go with a fairway wood, cut off the bunkers on the left, or choose to lay up with that second shot, but be sure to be long enough to fly the hazard and short enough that it doesn't find the fairway traps up the left side. An accurate wedge for your third shot should give you a pretty good chance at a birdie. Hole number 12 is a 172-yard par 3. Just aim at the middle of the green here. Pin hunting will have your ball bouncing off an overhanging tree if you leak it left, or it'll end up on the green side bunker if it goes to the right. Miss the green here, and you'll be challenged to save your par. The 13th is a 430-yard par 4 dogleg left. Longer hitters can take their tee shot over that fairway bunker on the left. But once again, the approach shot here requires accuracy. Any shot right at the green will end up well below the putting surface, and you'll be faced with a blind pitch shot. Hole 14 is the second of 3 par 3s on the back 9. Visually intimidating, the tee shot requires you've got your yardages dialed in. Not only do the golfers have to hit it over the water, but then the green runs diagonally with bunkers in front and behind. Par will feel like a good score here. At 495 yards uphill, the par 4 15th is the toughest par 4 on the golf course. Find the fairway trap with your tee shot, and you can just about kiss par goodbye. On the approach shot into the green, players are facing a deep collection area left, out of bounds right, and don't even think about hitting it long. Putts coming from behind the pin have been known to roll all the way down to the front edge of that green. Par feels like birdie on this one. The tee shot on the 16th is beautifully framed by pine trees and rolling hills. It's a long way uphill on this 551-yard par 5. The fairway trap definitely comes into play on the tee shot. A good layup shot is short of the bunkers on the right. That should leave you about 125 yards into the pin. The green is separated into 3 sections and has a false front on the left. Hitting the wrong part of this green will leave a very difficult two-putt. At 141 yards, the par 3 17th proves holes don't have to be long to be difficult. Find the right portion of the green and your ball should funnel right down towards the cup. But miss the green or hit the wrong section and your short game touch will be tested. There are a lot of birdies made on the 17th and a lot of bogeys too. The 389-yard closing hole demands a good tee shot. Most players will do their best to just fly the fairway bunker. Long hitters might take it over the corner of that dogleg left, leaving only a sand wedge into the hole. The approach shot, though, is uphill and partially blind. Now the premium here is on distance control. Find the right level of the green, or you'll probably have a tough time getting down in two putts.